Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben.
And we are AutoSave. Welcome to our channel.
Today we are watching Attack on Titan, Season 1, Episode 17. Last episode, we got our, confirmation that most of the people that we have known and loved are joining the Scouts. And they're probably not going to be with Eren in this upcoming mission. It seems like I don't know. Is mission the right word? Because, it seems like this isn't the main mission. This is, a side quest for some ulterior motive that we don't know. But we ended the last episode with Captain Irwin's extremely dramatic face.
I know.
It was so cool how it was drawn. I hadn't seen it like that since,
His face is normally, he's normally just so reserved.
Yeah, stoic.
And stoic and non-emotional, and how he's drawn and also how he acts. So that was a big, whoa. I'm also, kind of nervous now that all of our trainees, most of them have decided to join the Scouts. But obviously, with the speech that was given by Irwin in the last episode,
which was awesome.
It was an amazing speech, but it also, and then with the bringing up of Marco and Eren learning about Marco and what happened, it definitely gives you this feeling that how are all of the people we know going to survive? How is that even possible when with 60% of them are probably going to die, of the people in the Scouts?
Yeah. But they also said the people who do survive will have a higher rate of survival due to their skill and experience. Which is great, but I agree with you. It
just makes me feel like not all of them can survive in this situation, all of the people that we've known, and in a way that makes me tense to watch because I feel like I'm going to be which one's next? Which character is the one that they're gonna kill?
Well, I'll tell you who I most hope it's not at the moment.
Okay.
Shallot. No, but Jean. I really like Jean as a character.
I literally had to rack my head for a second, and do you know who I thought you meant for a second? I thought you meant Gunther because his hair kind of looks like an onion.
No,
okay.
The horse. It was the horse.
I know, and then I realized it was the horse.
But no, Jean is
Jean's
he's becoming my favorite character to watch on screen.
You know who would I don't want to say it, but by how they were acting last episode, it wouldn't be totally surprising if it was Connie. Connie was having the big issue with and anxiety with the decision.
True.
Last episode. And Sasha was crying. So.
This could be do you think we're going to see many Titans in this training mission? Because we're not going full out trying to do the big mission of retaking Zig and Sheena, right?
Right.
This is a short version of that, a test seemingly. So hopefully we won't get into too much danger here, and all that will be saved for later missions. That being said, I also have an impending doom feeling because I felt optimistic at the end of last episode.
Right.
And every time I felt optimistic in this goddamn show, I end up being crushed. So here's to changing that. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, Eren has a lot of pressure on himself now, not only from the military, but from people that he calls his friends that he wants to protect. So, Is he going to be able to live up to that pressure and keep all of them alive? I mean, we already talked about how that will affect him as a possible cooperative, obedient soldier.
Do you think we're going to focus mainly on the side, the Mikasa Armin cast? Jean, all of them, since Eren's
I think it's compelling to show them since Eren's going to be in this, the middle of the convoy, basically probably seeing nothing. So I think it would be the most interesting if we were seeing from the eyes of the people that just joined the Scouts.
And we just joined the Scouts. You and I, we haven't seen that, the first, so it'd make more sense from a storytelling perspective, right?
Yeah, Eren's already gotten to kind of hang out with the Scouts a little bit, kind of feel like he was a part of it in a way, and now all of his friends basically just joined. I feel like it'd be very compelling to go to the fresh eyes.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, man. What are you hoping to get any answers to what Erwin's, I guess, reasoning for this
other
is?
Motive.
Yeah, or motive.
Other story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am hoping to learn that. I don't know if that's something that will ever be like explicitly said, or if it's something that will kind of like note in his actions. When it's gonna happen, soon, later, I'm not even sure what it could be. We don't know enough about Erwin, his past, or who he is as a character to even kind of guess what it could be.
Yeah. The motive for this short expedition.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think we'd get it soon, considering the expedition would be short. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It surprised me that the rest of the Levi squad knew about, like, Erwin saying that to Aaron.
It's like it must just be maybe like a non-spoken kind of understood thing that all of them are kind of suspicious of something or someone. I mean, the scouts themselves have eyes on them of distaste and skepticism already, or just rude. Like, obviously the military police kind of look down on them or look at them as weirdos. So they just probably feel a little ostracized already. So maybe they already feel like there's eyes on them. Someone else is the villain. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really know what to expect going forward, but I'm excited and nervous.
Yep.
And scared.
Yeah. All those emotions.
And a little optimistic, but that's horrible?
I feel like I'm not allowed to feel optimistic with Attack on Titan.
Erwin made me feel safe. And we've only seen like top-notch fighting from Levi.
Right.
So, and then we were blessed with the KDs of Petra, Oluo, Gunther, and Eldo. And that
I
makes
trust
me feel...
all of those characters too.
Me too.
I don't think any of them are gonna backstab, at least Aaron. I don't think they're gonna like try to harm him. So I trust those characters.
I do as well. And that's why I feel like a little safe, I guess.
Yeah.
It was cool
It's bad to feel safe in this type of show, I feel.
It was cool to see the little kids be like, whoa, look at them.
It was like a reminiscent just of how Eren and Mikasa and Armin felt.
At least Eren. It was like Eren was like, whoa. Mikasa was like, I don't like you saying whoa. And Armin was like, I'm scared. Like, I'm excited to see more Armin and Mikasa too.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Sweet. I thought they were going to show us a picture of Marco. Look at Connie's face.
The look of fear on on dread on all of them for the decision they made. They have my respect.
They know what they're getting into, right? Like, at least somewhat.
Mm-hmm. So is this just a mission to find the route?
That's what I am thinking based off of what just was said. The 57th expedition. Oh! That's a female Titan.
It did. Aren't there always some female... Well, I guess they don't have, like, reproductive organs.
But I thought there were...
Ones that look female.
I guess we've just seen some with long hair.
Yeah, that's true. Like the one that killed Aaron's mom.
Yeah.
It's so bloated and fat too.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's eaten a lot of people. So Hanji's support?
Yeah. It seems like all of us are, right? Or no. They said leave it to the support team, and those are the ones who are fighting. So I don't know if we're support.
Again?
This is the second time. Is that an analogy for just like, don't talk, bro? Hold your tongue.
Yeah. Long range scouting positions. Oh, we're separating a little bit. If you run into a Titan, don't piss your pants.
I'm scared that we're all separating.
Me too. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, this is so cool to see it like this.
Yeah. Row 3-3.
Stay within visual range. Relay. Oh my gosh, they all have like different. This
That's
is so
so
cool. And they're all in
interesting.
movement at the same time.
I wonder if they've made an Attack on Titan version of Risk. The music is, the audio is crazy
my
right
God.
now.
This is intense. Ooh, birds flying. Oh, that's
So
not
on
good.
edge.
Someone found a
Flare.
Titan.
Red smoke at sight. Oh, that's neat.
Dang.
They're getting a specific idea of where the Titan is, and then
Show the formation where to go. Go
Yeah.
that way. Okay, that's cool.
I'm sure that you could count the smoke signals as well to see if anybody in between them has perished. This is interesting.
No, 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 no.
Ew,
Go, Sasha,
I don't.
go. Go, Sasha, go. Was that her only red?
Oh,
Oh, it's crawling like that.
is that an abnormal?
Oh no, he's like gonna sacrifice himself.
Oh,
Holy sweet. Surprised we didn't leave at night.
you're at a disadvantage at night too. Yeah,
Easily predicted. Black? Is that for abnormal?
maybe. Abnormal, aberrant. I don't like how it's walking.
It's only necessary to fight them because they're unpredictable. I would love to. I can't wait to see them go off the horses.
They don't have like buildings really to work with, you know?
I don't want one of the new guys. Arlet.
This guy's cool. This seems so much more difficult. Whew. Oh, that's badass, dude.
What? What? What is it? Shallot?
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's running.
That's running. Really fast.
Armored. Female Titan. That's the title, right?
Running past them.
The abnormal was too, but this is like a humanistic running. This isn't like the weird little.
And it has the skin that the Colossal does.
No.
It's intelligent. Like the armor.
Yeah.
Colossal.
Is it a human in the body of a Titan? Is it gray hair or blonde hair? I literally have like butterflies in my stomach. brought a huge Titan army. Its tendons look completely different. Is that bone?
Looks like Annie.
It's fucking Annie.
It's Annie.
It's fucking Annie.
It's Annie.
I wrote it down like 2 seconds ago.
I know, I didn't want to say. I was thinking it kind of looked like Annie. And it's not killing Armin.
It's fucking Annie.
Come on.
Right when I saw its
and the
nose
smile,
shape.
the
right,
eyes, how her eyes are drawn with the kind of droop of the top
Annie.
eyelid.
She's the only one who doesn't go to the scouts. There's a human in there. Armin said it.
She lifted up the hood of Armin, and then Armin was saying about Eren right before.
I have
Is
so
Armin
many questions.
gonna say it?
I have so many fucking questions.
What?
Why would that look like her, but Eren's doesn't look like him?
I don't know.
The nice ass.
It's a human in a Titan body.
You can tell from its body language, right? It brought an army with it.
Were they following it though? Because if it's like Eren, then they are interested in killing or eating it.
Yeah.
So is it an army or they were following?
What's the intent?
Yeah. Recon's no longer possible. He's so sure about it.
Yeah, third time. It's the way it's running, dude. It actively, like, punched it and tried to... We've seen, like, abnormals kill just to kill, right?
I mean, they've put them in their mouths.
Yeah. It did pull up its hood.
Eren. If they're like each other. They were near the front. All of them have different areas that Eren's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Remember it said nobody was going to be sure where it is? I feel like he's talking to me right now. I'm not even... I'm thinking way too much.
I'm trying to not think too much right now.
Yeah, we can talk about it after. I'm just trying to... It didn't crush you.
It gently lifted off Armin's hood.
Wow.
To be disappointed in me. What language? Ugh.
This is the job we chose, help me. It won't kill you as long as you can't... They don't want to accidentally kill potentially Eren, right? How does the hood stay on?
I don't know.
It's honest.
So fast. The ground it's covering. How are the horses even, like, keeping a pace behind it?
Is Shallot dead?
I don't want to think about that. Shallot's your favorite character.
Is it running out of stamina? Are they gonna fight? Eren and I think Annie. Mikasa and Levi team up. Whew.
Hood was blown back.
Oh my god.
The horse! Oh no!
Whew. Is it
Blocking
protecting
it?
its?
Oh my gosh! It's protecting it!
How the fuck are you gonna? Did it say its name out loud to give them an idea? Armin is so smart, bro. He's trying to get it to think that it crushed Eren, right?
Holy fucking shit!
How?
If that's really like Annie, like we're thinking it is right now, it wouldn't have killed them, right? Holy shit.
I thought... Did you see that? We're gonna... I have so many things to talk about.
To that.
That was fucking weird.
Because as soon as her thumb went in, I thought that was his head.
It was. It fucking...
The center rear. He was tricking it into thinking it had already killed Eren. Is that what Armin was trying to do?
Yeah, it totally was. It 100% was. Like that. Because that's what made her. At first, I thought it was him saying Jean that made her stop, but it was.
That's what I thought. I thought if it is Annie, that's a familiar name.
But,
so I thought maybe it was like a "don't kill your friends" kind of thing.
Yeah, but I don't think Armin thinks it's Annie yet.
Yeah.
If it's Annie.
He just
it's
thinks it's
fucking Annie, right? The fucking nose.
Some of the eyes.
The nose is what did it for me.
The facial expression. Come on.
It was the close-up.
It was like a side view close-up of like tilted down that made me think.
I had wrote it down beforehand. And then because I wasn't sure, I just thought, oh, you know, story-wise, she went to the
one character in the friend group who didn't join the Scouts.
And then when Armin said a person in it, I was like, this one.
Yeah. And once you get a little, like the chin.
Yeah.
The chin, the nose, and then the closer up, the eyelids, like the top eyelid is very like rounded. That's how Annie's eyes were always. Never like really
This is
open
weird.
wide.
I didn't like the chin. But the nose is what fucking did it for me. Okay, I have so many questions about that.
As you should.
And like if it is her, which I guess we should like do 50% it's her, 50% if it isn't. Yeah. Cuz we have no confirmation. The one thing that's a visual thing that really fucked me up is Reiner. He's caught.
Okay, yeah. And then how does he survive this?
No, just hear me out, okay? Smushing on its head. Blood. You see blood, right?
Yes, but is that when he cuts off the fingers?
No.
No, exactly. Like,
but
what the hell?
Hear me out. Wait for it. He escapes. He's out. Whatever. He's bleeding. Whatever. Hear me out. Did I miss it?
I don't know what you're looking for, so.
There.
Steam coming off, no more blood.
Mm-hmm. Is it from female Titan / Annie?
Oh my god, no.
He's not bleeding
no,
at all.
Are you kidding me? How many of them are there? The steam's coming off of him. There's no more blood on his face. That was his head getting smushed in by a finger.
It was fucking something getting smushed in.
Like, he
Look,
can't even, like...
blood leaving. Okay, here's the confirmation. Do we see him when he swings out of there at all? Is there any, like, freeze frames of him bloodied?
Right at the moment he gets out, there's, like, and he's, like, a little... See? There's blood on his face.
Yeah.
And on his weapons. And then it's almost like as soon as he... And look at the steam coming off. And then there's no more blood on him? Even on his cloak. How does that work? How does that work? Is it because
Titan's blood? And then Titan's blood, steams off, right? But maybe. The only thing that makes me be weirded fucking out is that I am with Jean here, that I was literally on the verge of tears because was so sure that this is death. That, like, I'm putting sound on for this. I'm putting sound on for this. The fuck? That's not trickery.
That wasn't the sound of him cutting the fingers, you know? That wasn't.
That's a burst.
It's
a fucking
pop.
fruit gusher.
That was horrible.
I thought for a second, I forgot that Armin got hurt too. I thought that was Reiner's blood splatter on his face. That's fucking weird. Okay. Sorry. That was fucking weird. It's
suspicious and weird to me because he should have his own blood on him somewhere.
Unless he didn't get hurt at all and, like, went into, like, a cannonball.
She, like, squeezed, too, before she even, like, put her finger there. To the point where, like, it depends how much force she used. Because a Titan could totally squeeze and already have crushed your bones.
I don't think this show has plot armor enough from what we've seen so far that he survives that. Because we haven't really been we don't have any sob story for him or, like, big connection to him other than the Big Brother moment. Okay, backing off because I'm fucking crazy. If fucking Shallot is dead and my mind has just made it so I don't want to see it happen, I'm gonna be very upset.
I do like this way to get them down to kill them in, like, when there's no buildings around. Getting them at their ankles.
It's so much more difficult.
So much more. Because you have to make two precise... A team of two is...
Achilles, right?
I mean, that's probably why they have so many assists and so many kills. You know, the scouts. Because the assisters were probably the ones that slashed the ankles.
Right when we saw it, I thought it was the Armored Titan. And then I remembered the name of the episode.
I didn't want them to die because they cared so much about keeping the Titans away from Armin.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, these are such good people in the Scouts.
So fucking fast.
They're trying to protect the new blood. Let's
shelf the idea that it's Annie for a second. Because regardless of if it is or isn't, they would still have a why are they going for the middle of the pack?
Yes, okay. There'd still definitely be a why.
Not the middle of the pack, the special squad, the Levi squad.
Yeah, okay. So why this Titan is leading the other Titans to the position that supposedly Eren is probably in, even though everyone else thinks he's, like, everywhere else on the map.
You made a good point that maybe it's leading it because the other Titans are chasing it because it wants to kill them, or it's leading it because it's an intelligent, like, army kind of thing. Like, it's,
I mean, it could be, they could be okay, so there's, like, two, you can, like, unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
It could be following, this Titan could be using the fact that the other Titans, if it's a human in there, could be using the fact that the Titans want to chase it and want to eat it to lead the Titans further into the expedition and closer to Eren.
Yeah.
Or for some reason it's running away from them, but like I think it's like intentionally leading, whether it's a human in there or it's full Titan.
It's looking for someone. Armin says it's Eren. Why?
Because Eren's the only other person that's like that.
If it was, even though I said shelf it Annie, why wouldn't she have said anything about it earlier? Like, they've had time off. They had a month,
okay.
Right?
So then let's think about it like it's not Annie. If it's another Titan and it's a more intelligent Titan, wouldn't they feel like one of their own has been kidnapped by the humans and they want to get Eren back to fight for whatever their cause is as Titans? It could be like not a rescue mission, but it could potentially be a get Eren away from them so that we can indoctrinate him in whatever the Titan goal is and bring him to our side. Not that Titans have those thoughts, but there's some that are intellectuals, obviously, colossal, armored, female.
We know that it's a person. We know that a person's controlling it, right?
Armin has made very explicitly clear
3
that
times.
he 100% believes that.
If that's the case, does that mean Eren's dad caused this? Does that mean Eren's dad injected this person with the same thing that he injected
Eren's dad just
Eren with?
Go around and inject a bunch of kids? And when in their life? Was it all within the night that he injected Eren? Would he have injected these other people? No, because the Colossal and Armored showed up before Eren was ever injected.
Am I fucking going crazy, or did you and I suggest that the Colossal and Armored Titan had people in them, but we hadn't heard any thought process about that in the show?
And they were intellectual.
Yeah, but we've randomly speculated that be the case, but Armin just off the cuff was like, that's the case.
Group them together. I mean, we've heard other characters kind of group Eren with the Colossal.
No, but
before.
not in the sense that there are people in Colossal
not
and
in
Armored.
Explicit, I think it's the same exact situation.
Yeah. They said intelligent like them, but they didn't say there was a person in them.
I actually think that whatever was said, I think it was very non-specific. I think it was very lofty. I think it was something they wanted the audience to read into.
What?
Because we tried to speculate what they meant by grouping them together.
Correct.
They didn't give us a description of why they were grouping them together. And so we were speculating. I think that was back when Erwin and Levi met Eren. Can't really specifically remember when.
I think maybe even in the courthouse or maybe before that. But
yeah,
this is the first time we've heard on screen by any character, a confirmation as far as I'm concerned, if I want to trust it, that a human is controlling the Armored and Colossal Titans.
I trust it because of Armin's ability to think. Mm-hmm. He's a critical thinker. He's a strategist. He is able. I think it was very clear cut to him by reading the Titan's movement that the Titan was acting in total difference to what Titans normally do.
Think about the knowledge that this brings the whole community of Attack on Titan, of all the civilization. They now have, after seeing what Eren is, they now have so much clarity on what the Colossal and Armored Titan were.
And also that how the hell do you kill it? It's impossible.
The
fact that that's how you know it's a human in there.
The protecting the back of its neck?
Yeah, because didn't we talk about if Eren's neck was slashed while he had been in Titan form, it probably would have killed Eren? Or maybe it takes you out of the state. Maybe it would have shown who the actual human is.
Yeah.
Because there's the ability to heal. I don't know if you get sliced in half in the body. If you're human in there, if you actually die with the regenerative. If
Reiner isn't regenerative, doesn't seem like you can die. Yeah. Just saying. But
that was really suspicious. Okay, so we're operating on a few
assumptions
50,
that are
50, and maybe even a different percentage
really shouldn't,
assumptions.
Because if we
shouldn't.
Don't have confirmation, we go down a rabbit hole, then we have screwed ourselves
that could
over.
have been time frame of editing and animating that the blood just happened to not be on him. It could have been the Titan blood, like you said. The steam coming off of him could have just been from the Titan blood. But how the hell was he not injured is like...
It seems so specific. Regardless, okay.
I thought maybe, like, my other thing was maybe Titan blood itself is healing.
Regenerative?
So maybe once the Titan blood touched him, because he, like, swirled his swords in the hand, it brought him back to life. I don't know. That was, like, another thing. Like, maybe the Titan's blood did that.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that has the power to heal.
So, Armin is a fucking genius. His, like, so quick, last second, saved Jean's life. Mm-hmm. Avenged the suicidal bastard. And then whoever...
As soon as he brought up suicidal bastard, who else would Jean call a suicidal bastard?
Does that fucking confirm Annie? How would she...
It confirms that it's a person that knew they were trying to get to Eren.
No.
It confirms that they were trying to get Eren.
No.
Whoever it is.
No. It could... Yes. But it also confirms that the term
Jean.
Suicidal bastard is enough to...
they know Jean.
No. To know Eren. Because when Armin is saying, avenge the suicidal bastard, he's referencing Eren.
Yes.
Only people who closely know Eren would classify him as a suicidal bastard.
See, okay. Yeah, you're right.
That's all that is said. Avenge the suicidal bastard. Granted, translations. We have to trust that.
Yeah, I don't even know what it actually says.
It seems like Jean immediately is like, he's talking about Eren almost, right? Like...
It stopped. That's the one. That's the one that killed him.
He rushed to his death on the
right flank. Avenge him. Oh, so Armin's painting the picture that Eren was actually on that right flank that this Titan led all the other Titans to.
Correct. And that she killed Eren.
And for a second, I'm sure she was thinking back to, did she check all of the faces of all of the people that she had passed?
Yep.
Was there someone hiding in the trees she didn't see and it was Eren and then those Titans got to him?
That being said, I think if that's the case, then that dispels my thought that Reiner could be it, because then that would, under that logic of thinking, a Titan could kill Eren just by stepping on him. And it can't be him being like that, because how do you activate your Titan form? Self-injury, right? Mm-hmm. He didn't get self-injured.
Well, like, you don't... No. Like, well, think about when Eren and his tooth healed. He grew his tooth back.
Oh, okay.
That's
you're right.
That's what I was referencing with the steam and the sudden...
No, me too. But, like, I was just thinking, like, does that mean Eren could die from being stepped on by a Titan?
We don't know what the extent of injury would need to be that you can't regenerate from.
It's enough for for the female Titan to think for a second that he could have died, because it stopped her, like...
Yeah. Maybe they themselves don't even know to what extent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, supposedly Eren's the first example the general people know of a person inside a Titan. So it's kind of like, how do you know exactly how to kill a person like that?
Yeah.
It might not be knowledge that's known. So I'm sure this female Titan is probably like, well, shoot, did I actually? How is that even done? Or they know exactly how it's done.
By the way, she's in the fucking intro. Like,
yeah, she's in the intro.
We saw silhouettes and shit, and I didn't know what it was. And obviously this
Come on, look at that face. I can't not think it.
I know.
I can't not.
I'm in such a fucking weird place, because, like, are we in... I don't know. Like, are we doing ourselves a disservice to 100% presume
if it's not her,
that it's her?
I think we'll be like, what? No, it's not going to make sense to us.
Like, just to make myself feel not 100% crazy, from a storytelling perspective, it's the one character in our group who does not go to the Scouts.
And that is alive.
That, enough said. Okay, why? Did Erwin think this was gonna happen? Is this his ulterior motive, to see if this happens? If something happens to them?
I like the idea that the ulterior motive is to make something different show up, like a colossal or like an armored. Because it seems like they only show up in very specific moments to break down the walls, but I wonder if he thinks that including Aaron will possibly draw a different idea or behavior from the more intelligent. Like I said, maybe she's trying to grab Aaron and run, you know? We're the same. Let's stay together. We're a big Titan family. I don't know. I don't know if Erwin was like thinking of. I'm sure Erwin thought they were going to encounter Titans.
But like, I'm wondering what his ulterior motive is here. Like, what his is it something not related to this, or is this?
I definitely feel like if the female Titan hadn't shown up, a lot of people would still be alive. Because it seemed like we were doing a pretty good job, but the female Titan led a bunch of Titans towards them instead of, like, them just finding some scattered around, you know? So basically, the female Titan's the reason the right flank fell.
I was thinking after last episode, when I was editing it, I was thinking... We learned that nobody knew where Aaron was going to be, you know? And I was thinking, is the reason nobody knew where Aaron's going to be because Erwin thinks that somebody would try to kill him, like, from within
I was wondering that.
The scouts or within wherever. Do you think... Sorry, apologies. If this is Annie, she would have known where he was if it wasn't randomly, like, randomly generating, or like a random placement. She's in the military police, right? Do they have access to scouts records?
That would be big. I mean, that would mean the military police would have to... Because she's a new trainee and the military police probably only been in it for 2 days. I doubt they're gonna...
month.
A month? Oh.
Right? Am I wrong?
Has it been a month? It felt like they just decided yes and then went, you know? Like, that's what it felt like.
I completely agree with you. But I just want to make sure that I'm not operating or presuming things on, like, false information. A month later.
Okay. It felt like it was the next day, to be honest.
It did not, especially last episode.
But I guess they all had to go over what their roles were. Because they all had, like, recon, relay. Like, they all had specific roles. And they knew their teammates. They say something interesting. Okay, so it's like Seiss is the guy without the handkerchief, I think.
Yeah.
And then there's the handkerchief guy with the horse named Shallot. And we know that he has a bald spot on the back of his head.
Oh, what a guy.
What they said that I was really interested in is we only get lucky once. You can only kill a Titan one time, basically, and then the next one you try is basically failure. It's almost like they've lived through the experience of watching their friends take one down, and then the next one they try to kill, they fail.
I think that that's the case, and they've learned from experience.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they know, like,
they know how much luck they have.
Because using maneuver gear on flat terrain is a huge disadvantage.
So it's like they know they can only get lucky once, basically, in that
it
battle,
almost never
in that
works.
Current time period.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever thought of it. How fucking screwed you're gonna be fighting Titans in the wild on flat land. You're done.
We gently talked about it, like, in more like speculation a while ago.
Yeah.
Kind of just when we were learning about the scouts and what they do anyway, we were kind of like, how do they do it with all those buildings around?
But, like,
it's imagery almost of when everyone sacrificed themselves, like Ian and everyone, for Aaron to be able to put the boulder. Like, they're all on flat ground, like, running. Like, that's how it feels. It's so similar. You're this tiny little human on the ground in an open space, and you have nowhere to hide. You can't run fast enough.
It's terrifying enough to fight a Titan, man. After seeing this female Titan, I am pretty sure we haven't seen any other female Titans.
Yeah.
So tendony.
I mean, it's specifically called the female Titans. It makes you think that none of the other ones we were seeing were technically female. Some of them looked very female. Like, I think of the one that killed Aaron's mother. It might just be because the hair was longer.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like the creepy smile. I don't know. There was also one that looked like a female in that image of once Jean got to the HQ and the two Titans like peeked into the house.
It looked like a husband and wife.
It looked like a husband and wife. That is what it looked like completely. Gosh.
Like when Armin was saying a human in the body of a Titan, but who? And then it like closed up in on the face. I was
kept waiting for him to say it.
I kept after I wrote it down. Like
I was waiting.
Right when he said human in the body of the Titan, I scribbled down in the worst handwriting I've ever written in my life, Annie.
I can't even read that.
And then as it kept going on and showing more, I was like, is Anna going to think it? Is Anna going to say anything?
I was wondering if you were thinking it. I was also wondering if Armin was going to say it. I was like, who's going to say it first? And I was actually thinking to myself, should I say it?
Yeah.
Should I say it? Like, is that just...
Okay, to kind of break the fourth wall, if this is not Annie, we're gonna look like fucking idiots, first of all. But sometimes it's really hard to speculate, because we're told we get some comments from time to time that like accuse us of knowing shit ahead of time,
seeing things.
And that's honestly really heartbreaking. Like, it sucks to hear because I really enjoy speculating stuff.
That's the worst comment I get, because I think my favorite part of doing this is the guessing and the wild. But also, like, I grew up loving reading, and I love context clues. I love finding and figuring out and guessing what's going to happen in movies and books and everything.
It sucks. Usually when I watch a TV show, I am not afterwards breaking down every scene for an hour. I am with this show because of the fact that we love to discuss it. We wanted to do this for YouTube, and you and I both enjoy doing it. I'm scared to make predictions sometimes, unfortunately.
It makes us scared to say something that feels like it could possibly be right.
Yeah, and it makes me feel like I only want to say the shit that I think is so ludicrous.
That's kind of why I didn't say it, and you said it first. But
you said it first.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was thinking it for a few minutes before I said it.
Yeah.
And I was waiting to see if you said it.
Right when you started saying it.
Because I knew, I was like, if this is true, people are going to be telling me I've already seen it.
Yeah.
And that's infuriating.
I think I did.
I guess I get it, but it's also very sad. It's very, like, depressing to me.
I totally feel you.
Hear that.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, tell me I'm ugly. Tell me all this, like, personal stuff. I don't really care.
I don't want to hear that I'm ugly.
But tell me all the negative shit. I don't care. Just, like, don't let me have fun discussing the show I haven't seen. Like,
my heart hurts more when I hear the specific type of comment, or hear of the specific type of comment of one of us already seeing something.
Yeah.
Hurts more than when we get, like, dissed. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably because we're
gonna look like fucking idiots when this isn't Annie. Right here.
In a way, I hope it's not, just because I hate so much when people think that I've already seen it.
Is this bone on her hand, or is this animation?
I think it's kind of like the armored Titan always looks like they have, like, bone in a way. It's like a bone suit or armor on top of the, like, tendons. But, like, isn't that reverse? Like, bones are on the inside of all of that. But I think it's it looks like bones. But there was blood in it. It might just be white.
How are bones like light? Like, fucking.
Well, that's another question. We don't know.
Hanji.
We don't know how light Eren is. We're talking, like, Titans versus human in body of Titan.
When I have, like, this extremist imagery when I learned that Titans' body parts were light, that, like, Titans were, like, could, like, jump and be like hot air balloons and, like, just float away. Like, yeah, exactly. But do you think that's maybe why they can travel really quick? Because that they would be light? Like, I think
because they don't even go by the laws of physics. I mean, Hanji even said that. Like, there's no way they can stand.
I think of Uraraka in My Hero.
No gravity?
she touches like her shoes and stuff to like lighten herself. Let's see what the mid rolls say. I love like seeing the diagram of the formation. That was really freaking cool. What do they want? Long-range scouting formation devised by Survey Corps Commander Irwin Smith. Its use has dramatically increased survival rates outside the walls. It makes sense, like that it does. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. If they were all in one grouping, you're screwed.
We didn't see 3 people. We saw what Sasha was up to. Mm-hmm. Basically still crying. I don't think she's stopped crying.
I legit...
Since she's joined. The whole month they've been waiting for this. She just constantly...
She doesn't have any bread.
They wouldn't give her any bread. That's true.
I kept thinking they wouldn't kill Sasha right here. Oh my god, they're gonna fucking kill Sasha right here.
It was crawling like this. It was so creepy.
Yeah. I was like, this quick into an episode, no fucking way. And like, thank God.
We didn't see the taller freckled girl, the other blonde, short, small girl that is friends with her, and then we didn't see Connie.
We didn't see Mikasa, did we?
And we didn't. We saw Mikasa in the like talking about where everyone was.
Yeah, but not like following them specifically.
Action. Yeah.
Petra's so cute.
Petra is adorable.
I know.
I mean, like, honestly, like, seeing Petra makes me love Nobara and Jujutsu Kaisen even more.
Because they 100% got Nobara's design off of Petra.
I think it was totally inspired.
Put simply, it's a form of human radar. By quickly alerting Irwin in the center to discovery any Titans, Survey Corps can change course. That's fucking cool.
So what are the colors? The red was we spotted one.
Yeah.
What was the green? Green was
that
safe?
that Irwin received the red signal.
Irwin received it, and then the black was shit's going down.
I'm double checking. A black smoke round.
Is a Titan ignoring? Okay.
And heading for the formation center.
I've never heard the word aberrant before. Aberrant.
Is it aberrant or aberrant?
Aberrant.
Like in Japanese, it'd be aberrant, right?
Yeah, but is it an English word or? Because I've never seen it before. I feel like I'm gonna just write it down. I'm gonna look it up.
No, you can't look it up because we can't fucking look up anything that could be considered Attack on Titan.
I can't go into like the dictionary and look it up. Like, don't just type it into Google. Look in the actual like.
Let's go to the library, get like a 2004 Webster's Dictionary, then we can look it up. I don't want to fucking
I wasn't gonna just
shit.
type it into Google.
God, I hate how this one walks. It doesn't do that. It's like, ugh. I love like the thought that goes into like the formation and shit. It's so neat.
It makes a lot of sense. It's really thought out. Ugh. It makes so much sense why the scarf guy was caring so much about the new trainees when he was the one that taught them the formations.
Did we get his name?
We must have. All I remember is Shallot, though.
I feel like I'm doing such a disservice. I wrote down Shallot's name, but not him.
The rider of Shallot. The best friend of Shallot.
Shallot Rider. Like Moomin Rider, but Shallot Rider. So... He's dead, got wrecked.
One of them went that way and another one went that way, and I'm pretty sure you can't survive that. Also, what's with killing the horses?
Did we see Shallot die? Like I'm in denial a little bit.
Armin was such a sweetie letting the other horse go. Mm-hmm.
So when I was like, okay, is it her? Is it her? Is it her? Then I was like, no, it's not her. She has like gray hair or silver hair. I couldn't decide with the lighting. Like the frame that I'm frozen on the bottom right here, doesn't it kind of look like it's silver?
Yeah.
But it could just be the silhouette of the light.
I don't know enough about horses, but aren't they like easily spooked? I guess they took horses into war, so you could probably train horses, but I'm like, how are the horses not like, like doing this? Whatever that's called.
Why do I have like a subtle memory of them mentioning how wildlife reacts or how Titans react to wildlife or something like that?
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
they say that
Isn't
they
it the
ignore them?
wildlife isn't even scared of them because they don't try to eat them?
It
It's
was
not like a
that,
predator-prey?
or it was just the fact that Titans don't try to eat them or anything. They only focus on humans. But that
I
sounds
guess
so
the
familiar.
horse might be able to sense that.
If it's obviously fucking danger to the horses.
I mean, we
God.
saw horses being like
Damn.
dead, probably
Yeah.
just because the humans were on them. So basically, it's only because of us that horses are dying. That's what I'm getting out of
Hoods
this.
have a purpose
Hoods
now.
have a purpose now.
How do they stay up?
Stay on. I can't even get a hood to stay on like in normal life without a lot of wind.
I hated the one chasing Sasha. That sucked to
It was
watch.
like this. I don't even know.
And then we got like the cut to
Don't like it. I don't like it at all.
what was it? The left flank,
I thought it's the right flank.
right flank.
The right's the one where all the Titans are.
Didn't we get a cut that was like a bunch of dead people?
Yes, we did. Oh, ooh, it's there. It's that person that was killed.
Where?
It's like right after this. Do. Not like this. What you were on the screen? It's like Armin talking about whatever happened over there.
It was before this then.
No, I think it was after those people already died.
If that's the case, then
And it was a person. There it is. It's this clip of this. It's like right. Oh, okay. So it's right in the middle of the like cut scene.
This one, here you go.
Okay. Yeah, there's see the horses are just the ones that are
Dead.
alive are still just running around.
Yeah, but like didn't they say that female Titan was 14 meters?
Yes. It was like a guesstimate.
How tall was Aaron Titan?
15?
I also thought 15.
I'm thinking 15. And then Colossal's 50 or
No,
60,
Colossal's
right?
fucking 60, bro.
60. Oh my
That's
gosh.
so-
How
sounds
many
so fucking
errands does it
defeating.
take to get to the top of a Colossal?
Too many.
Too many.
I'm pretty sure it was 15 meters.
I think it was around there.
But this is a brutal scene, bro. Oh my god. How they do like the discoloring to people who are already dead is really fucking freaky. Like it's so
it's like the
like
life has already been sucked out of them.
literally. It's very fucking creepy. So
okay, this is actually a good point of this scene right here, of the what happened to Reiner with there was blood on him and then there wasn't. Like there's no blood on his eyes anymore.
Mhm.
So I guess it's probably just that's why I thought maybe it's just like a lack of detail in that specific scene.
I just thought like in the moment I was on fucking high alert and thought it looked weird.
No, as soon as I saw the steam, I was like suspicious. Just immediate court scene, Aaron.
So I need to go back to wasn't Armin saying that normal Titans eat people?
Yeah.
They
They put
I must
them in
be
their
stupid.
mouths
I,
and then chomp.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason I thought we saw a person before being like swatted.
Oh, that's because they were trying to get them.
Oh, I thought it died from the swat.
Well, they did die from the swat.
It was in the attempt.
It was in the attempt to catch.
That makes sense. Okay.
But they're like, obviously they're not like intellectual, so they were like flat palming.
Yeah.
To try to catch, like.
That makes sense.
It's like a good gif.
Yo, Hanji's gonna freak the fuck out when she sees female Titan.
God, where's Hanji right now? Cut to Hanji next episode.
She said like I wanted to see what's inside that Titan's belly, and I'm like now I want to see what's inside that Titan's belly.
Pretty big and bloated.
Yeah,
which is worrisome, obviously.
How does that work? Because Titans spit up the cat hair, human hairball
thing,
and like does that mean some Titans have a bigger stomach that they can like take more? Or does every Titan's physique just random?
Certain Titans are bigger and like more talented at catching humans?
Do you think the female Titan's actually going for Eren?
At the moment,
that makes the most sense. That's what Armin said.
I mean, just by the reaction to Eren being mentioned, The fact that the Titan
okay, you're
even
completely
reacted
right. No,
to
you're
Eren
right.
being mentioned is just suspicious
You're
completely.
very right. I don't know how... Okay.
You know what must have been so fun? To draw these. Like, look at this shot in front of us. Doesn't it feel like that would... The person that, like, drew and designed the Titans, don't you think they had so much fun?
If it was me drawing the Titans here, I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to fuck with people when they see this. They're gonna be so freaked out. Fuck. Damn it, I was gonna say something. I forgot.
sorry.
No worries at all. It's really funny, though. I can imagine, like, sitting there trying to draw these things. Ugh.
Can you think on what it was about? Or, like, anything about what you were thinking?
My thoughts are everywhere
Your
right now.
thoughts are everywhere?
Oh, no, I remember. I was gonna say, last episode at the end, I was really weirdly hopeful. This episode at the end, I'm like, we're fucked. We're done. I'm sorry. Wait, hang it up, boys. Go home. Like, unless Armin's idea comes true, Mikasa and Levi tag team the fuck out of this.
What happens to the formation? Do they move to be more of a... like a kind of little semicircles instead of like this very rounded
I
egg shape?
don't know. I would imagine, since it's like a radar, it would just, like, they'd arrange it so it's still a circular radar to make every position covered,
That's
but
what
it
I
would
was
just be
thinking.
smaller and smaller.
Like, so then the left flank would end up kind of moving more towards the center
Yeah.
to kind of make up.
But granted, that's only given if the people making the decisions have the information that the left flank is done.
Yeah.
Do they have a smoke color to check in, like, to make sure that you're still alive?
Maybe. I mean, we do know that, like, Jean let out the smoke signal that was like, bad stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was yellow.
If, like, do you think that there's a chance that it's like Irwin fires a specific color and that alerts everybody else to do like a roll call kind of thing?
Maybe.
I wonder how specific you can get with it.
Like, how many colors are there? Like...
How many
Blue.
colors are there?
Okay, blue. Blue's the roll call color.
Yeah.
Imagine having to, like, be around Titans, riding a horse, and then rifling through your bag for these little, like, canisters to put on the...
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw
Sasha
mess
juggle
up.
it, yeah.
I mean, I can't even ride a horse, so let alone, like, I don't think I would have the coordination to... Even if I was standing, I don't think I would have the coordination in, like, a terrifying situation to find the right color in a
You
bag.
know who'd be fucking great at killing Titans? The
Who?
Dothraki from from A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of
I
Thrones.
have no reference for that. I never saw Game of Thrones.
Tywin Lannister said, I believe, that you'd be a fool to meet the Dothraki in an open battlefield because of how crazy they are on horses. It's nuts. But this part of Armin that he was like, they're impossible to kill, at least not by any normal human being. My first thought in that second was Eren.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I was like, oh my god, are they gonna fucking fight? Are we gonna get like a human kaiju fight?
I mean, if it's Annie, it would be like back in the training days when Annie and Eren fought. Wouldn't that be a cool
Eren would get his fucking ass kicked,
parallel,
bro.
like,
I'm sorry, but yes, it would
bringing
be
it back?
Fuck.
That'd be
It has
so
to be
good.
Annie.
It
It
has
fucking
to
has
be.
to be Annie. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, come on. That has to be like a nugget, a context clue, or something. It has to be a little like Easter egg to foreshadow what's gonna happen.
You got me fucked up on that. Okay, can I fucking make my point? God damn it. God, that would be so cool.
It feels so liberating to say my actual theories and what I'm thinking after you kind of broke the wall down.
Yeah, that we're fucking terrified to say.
Terrified to say what we actually think.
So I originally thought that it was talking about Eren's Titan form, and then it shows Mikasa and Armin, right?
Yeah, Mikasa and Levi.
Yeah, sorry, Mikasa and Levi. And then it's like that like little like color thing, right?
Red and blue.
Was that Levi?
Yeah, it was Levi.
The third one. Yeah, that's Levi.
Yeah. Why red and blue? Is there like specifics for the color? Like, I mean more in just emotional reasons, or character personality. I don't know. Last episode had a lot of blue light in it, so it could just be like trainee newcomer versus someone
about
who's
lights and colors. I love it. I don't know, man. Like,
is it like no, I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna be like Gojo. It's like the red and the blue.
make purple.
Make purple. They're gonna make purple and fight the female Titan. I don't think it means anything.
Okay, because I was scared. I was scared for a second. Like, this means like Levi's bad and Mikasa's
so
good.
yeah, I mean, definitely red is a lot of the time used either as like evil, but it could also be passionate. But I think Mikasa could be classified as pretty passionate of a person.
Has Armin seen any other scout fight besides Levi?
Dude, that's such a good point. I don't think they've seen. Well, okay, they saw some people fight around them, but maybe just not.
Has Armin seen Olo fight?
No.
Or Eldo, or Petro, or Gunther?
I don't think any. Levi's squad wasn't on screen during the Battle of Trost.
It was just Levi at the end of it,
and
right?
It was just Levi. I feel like that it's because they were gone at the time. They weren't around that area at the time, and then once they arrived is when Levi jumped in.
Yeah.
Or once they got their rundown of the situation. I'm sure they were like told, hey, this is what's happening.
I'm asking that because like is the implication here that Mikasa and Levi are on equal footing, or as far as Armin knows they are, because those are the just two strongest people that he knows?
Part of me thinks it's purely because to him, those are the two strongest.
Okay. But
if you think about it, the strongest people were picked. The best fighters were picked by the strategists for the Eren plan, the strongest that were around at the time, and a lot of them are dead.
Very true.
So at the moment, maybe it's like Rico, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Rico's in the garrison? Rico's in the garrison, right?
I think so.
Which is a bummer, because I want to see more of that character. I like her.
If we don't see a character, that means they're safe, right? Other than fucking Marco. God, I make myself so sad.
Oh, the only thing I wrote down, really. Well, I wrote like that. These two things I wrote after the fact, but I wrote 3 things down. Okay. But the only thing I wrote down during the actual episode, because it was like, I'm like obsessed with dialogue, and I'm obsessed with wording. It was Jean, and they were kind of like talking about how Jean is the way that he is now. And it was Reiner and Armin, and all 3 of them were on the horse. So it was like pretty far into it, the episode. And he says, I don't want those charred I don't want those charred bones to be disappointed in me.
That's fucking amazing. I was immediately just flashed back to like closed my eyes image of Marco, but it was like,
it's just so poetic the way he said it. He didn't say, I don't want Marco to be disappointed in me. I don't want everyone who perished in that battle to be disappointed in me. It's like down to the raw humanity of what we leave behind. I don't want those bones, those like what's left of them, to be disappointed in me. Like even their bones could have disappointment.
Has he had the most screen time, or am I like capping?
He's had so much screen time.
I feel like
he's like reaching. He's becoming a main character.
I feel like character development wise, holy shit, he's like way up there at the top. Like with like the boys, but like the group, but like screen time wise, I'd love to see, because like I feel like he has had a lot of screen time, especially like every episode.
I think they're setting him up to be a leader. I think they're fully setting him up to be. I feel like Armin could totally be a strategist. I feel like Mikasa. I couldn't necessarily see Mikasa as like a squad leader, because I feel like
Mikasa's an ace.
Mikasa's an ace,
yeah.
Yes, like, but not team captain.
Correct.
And I think Jean could be the leadership role team captain.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Mikasa could totally prove to change in that way, but I think think about it. They treated both Jean and Mikasa to be kind of this parallel to people trying to lead the charge to get to HQ.
Yeah.
You know? And Mikasa went off by her own kind of emotional feelings of pain and loss, and it clouded her thinking of everyone else that was following her. And Jean had to kind of take over that kind of awareness of the fact that there were people following him and that he was responsible for what happened to them. And obviously we have what Marco said to him too. So I think it paints the picture that he's definitely a captain. Jean could be like a Levi or a Hanji. Yeah. They're the squad leaders.
I think that Jean is the captain. Mikasa's the ace. Armin's the setter, without a fucking doubt. Who do you think the libero is?
Connie.
That's what I was thinking too.
Just because he, like, if we're going with the libero reference and we're thinking about, I just, character-wise, they kind of match.
Aaron's the volleyball. I was going to say he's, like, the wall, like, you know, the iron wall, because, like, when he's in Titan form, he's so tall, but he was just not allowed to play at that point. Like,
he's the volleyball.
Yeah, you just set him up and spike him down against the rest of the Titans, and he wipes the floor with them. Okay, at this point, we've devolved into volleyball roles.
Ooh, and then Reiner he's like the iron wall. He's the iron wall, yeah. Like the standing in front and blocking you, you know?
Yeah. I like that.
Okay, I love it. Attack on Titan volleyball. It's the next anime.
All right, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I have nothing else written down. I think we unpacked that a good amount.
I just like I have so many questions, and I feel like I need more information to, like, some more information to delve deeper. Like, I need more, like, I want more, like, government information, because, do you think this, if the female Titan is Annie, does that have any correlation or effect on the people who killed the Titans? Involving 2 or more people. I don't think it would, but I want more information about, like, why the 2 Titans got killed.
I mean, it could be interesting because Annie was one of the focal points of the scene of the trainees' equipment getting checked out.
Yeah.
It was obviously, like, Connie, Armin, and Annie.
But there was no, like, they didn't find anything from that scene.
Yeah, but who's to say you used your own equipment?
That's true.
Not that I think it's.
I feel like fucking who? We've had 2 like faulty ODM gears at this point, right? We had Eren and then Jean.
Aaron's, yeah.
God, that's fucking unlucky, dude. I'm scared. Honestly,
you're a sitting duck if that happens. That's
terrifying. The moment I'm scared for in the show. Like I am so scared of that happening again, because it's like you don't have a fucking fair chance at all. You don't have any shot.
It's like a landslide's behind you and your car stops working.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're like, that's so fucking unfair.
Or like you're like underwater in your scuba gear or something. Like it's kind of like your way of survival is gone with it being faulty.
Yeah.
I mean, like in that case, Jean lucked out with it. Unfortunately, someone had already passed away, had died from a Titan.
All right.
Okay,
that's all
is that it? Yep. I love the formation.
Yeah, the formation's great.
Love the color-coded signals, love all of that.
Can't wait for next episode.
Me too.
2 episodes a week are coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching. We love you. Please watch the next episode with us too, and we'll see you then.